Today we're talking everything you need to know in order to create a high ticket offer. I believe that when it comes to offer creation, it is both an art and a science. So we're gonna get into that today. First, we're going to briefly define what a high ticket offer is and how it is the fastest way to scale your business. Next, we're going to talk about the number one way to find the gaps in your service offerings so that you know what high ticket you can create. Then we'll touch on the 3 key steps to creating a high ticket offer that converts. Your high ticket offer is basically your offer at the highest price point. And at that high price point, you're giving them the highest level of quality, and they're paying more, they're investing more to get that level of quality and level of value. Remember, as you create your high ticket offer, that people pay for ease and speed. They're either going to invest time or they're going to invest money. I've drawn out this little value ladder on the chart behind me showing that as they pay more, they're getting more value. At the front of the value ladder, let's say that maybe whatever they're doing is a DIY. Maybe if you're a course creator or have something, info product, they might have a course where they're gonna learn it themselves, but it's a lower financial investment because they're spending more time to learn it. At the next step, maybe it's a DWI, a done with you, where you might be coaching them or giving them some level of service or like a plug and play that's going to help them to achieve their goal faster, but not necessarily at the top of the value ladder here, a done for you that could be a service where they're going to invest a lot more money, a higher ticket, but maybe less time. Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be a service or a coaching program or a course. Any business is going to have a value ladder, even McDonald's, even an electrician, even an author. Every single piece of your value ladder is giving them more value and giving them an access to get the result with ease and speed. Think about high ticket products or services maybe you've purchased in your lifetime. A car, a house, maybe renovations on that house. That was probably high ticket, right? And it shows you an example of how, a car, you're literally getting from A to B faster. Renovations, you're paying someone else to renovate your house instead of you investing the time to do it yourself. Maybe you signed up for a high ticket coaching program where someone is helping you to be able to grow your business or improve your relationship or improve your health at a faster rate. Maybe you're even considering offering one yourself. You're in the right place. Let me know in the comments below, what kind of high ticket product or service or program, what are you trying to create? Let me know, maybe we can workshop it in the comments. Offering high ticket is going to be the fastest way to scale your business. Imagine if you only had a low ticket offering. You need a high volume to be able to sell that. Imagine if you had a $37 ebook. How many of those would you need to sell to be able to make a living? And now I'm not saying that this hasn't been done. My friend Natalie Hodson had a $37 ebook and made $1 million from it, which is incredible. But the way that she also scaled that was that people who signed up for her $37 ebook were then ascended to her higher ticket programs. For you to be able to make good money in your business at low ticket, you're gonna need to sell high volume. For you to have a high ticket, you can sell fairly low volume. Imagine if you had a $25,000 program. How many of those would you need to sell to be able to, make a very good living? And that's completely up to you. But having the options that your audience can get a different level of value and that you can provide a different level of service to your customer, that's what's going to scale your business the fastest. You're going to have more profit, more margins, less expenses, and the quality of your customer may be better too. Now, that doesn't mean that at a low ticket you might not like your customer, but what I'm saying is that when people pay more, they pay more attention. When they're invested, they're more likely to actually pay attention. They're more likely to implement the things that you're giving to them or teaching them. And because of that, they're more likely to appreciate the value that you're offering. I love talking high ticket. I could talk about this all day, and I will. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be putting out more videos all about selling high ticket. Let's look at the number one way to find gaps in your value ladder. The first way is to listen to the market. What are they asking from you? If you have a value ladder built out, are they giving you clues by asking for something that maybe you haven't thought of yet? For example, I had a high ticket service where I would fly out to clients all over the country and I would film their YouTube videos, create their entire video marketing strategy, and this would help them to build 6, 7, we even had a client build an 8-figure business in the year that we worked with them. So as people heard about this service that I was offering, I would get strategy calls. People would be asking me, hey, how can I get that from you? if I can't afford it at this price point? So from there, I decided to create a different offering where I could still deliver the results, but instead of them investing financially that amount of money for me that, they weren't at the right spot in their business to afford yet, I created a course. I created a coaching program that would give them the result to where they needed to be in their business to, first of all, be qualified to work with me at the highest ticket level, and also taught them how to make money to be able to afford to work with me at the highest ticket level. Now, if your business isn't about helping people make money, that's totally okay. Even if you're helping them to improve their relationships or their health, giving them those results along the way will show them why they should trust and why it's a good investment to invest more money with you to get an even better result at the next step. When you look at your own value ladder, remember this statement that people will pay more for the same thing packaged in different ways. I can always be teaching everyone at every step of the value ladder how to grow your business using online marketing strategies. But at every level of the value ladder, I'm teaching different types of strategies, and I'm giving them different levels of access to me or different levels of coaching. And those different steps of the value ladder can be, maybe it's a course, maybe it's an event, maybe it's a book, maybe it's a weekend intensive, maybe it's a year-long mastermind with me, or they get on a call with me every week. See how you can be giving them different levels of access, more value throughout your value ladder at different price points, but you're still giving them the same result. Now, here's a word of caution. You're gonna need to test your offer. Just because you launch it to the world doesn't mean that it's always gonna work on the first try or that you're gonna grow your business to millions of dollars overnight. You're gonna need to split test. You're gonna need to listen to your audience, listen to that market feedback. What do they love? What are they maybe not responding to as much? When you know what they love or you hear the language that they're speaking, maybe you get some data from a survey or you spend some time with people in an intensive and you hear what are the things that they need. And when you know that and you can use that language back in your marketing or in your copywriting, that's what's going to resonate with your audience more. And no matter where you are in your business, even if you have a multi-million-dollar business, there's always more you can do to optimize and be able to grow your offerings and be able to grow your business. Let me also tell you about beta testing. One of the best things that you can do is create your offer with your audience, and this is gonna benefit both of you. Number one, it's gonna benefit you because you get to create your offer with your audience. Let me give you an example. Maybe I say, hey, I'm looking for 5 people to take into this program, or I'm gonna help you build the first tier of your infinite cash flow loop that's helped me to make 6 figures in less than 6 months. Would you be interested in being part of that program? Right now it's a beta program because it's the first time that I've ever taught this before, and I'd love to have 5 people that I can test this with so I can turn this into the best product ever. Who would be interested? I'm gonna give this to you at a discount instead of making you full price since it's in beta. Now here's the benefit for them is that they get it at the discounted rate and they get more level of access to me because I'm teaching it live with them. Seems like a win-win. You're also getting paid to create it. They're getting more access and a discount to be able to participate in it. Have you ever beta tested an offer? If so, what did you learn in the process? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Once you've launched your offer to the public, the next thing is to just optimize and streamline and scale it. If you have a beta offer that has done amazing, you have social proof to be able to show more people why this is an amazing product and how it's going to get them their results, it's your moral obligation to be able to promote it to the public and help other people to get their results, whether that's growing their business, improving their health, helping their relationships. It's going to be so great for you to be able to scale that. And to do so, that's where you build at the value ladder. Maybe you have a one-to-many solution where you can coach many people at a time. Maybe you bring in a team so that you can help more people, change more people's lives. Now that you've learned how to create a high-ticket offer, do you have the next step, your blueprint for the customer journey? Well, I've actually gone the next step and I've actually created the whole sequence for you. I call it my infinite cash flow blueprint. This is how to take your audience all the way from front end to high ticket. I've made it available for you absolutely free. Just click the link below to get access to my infinite cash flow blueprint.